What's up, guys? My name is Justin and welcome back to my channel. So I kind of wanted to do something a little different today. Just kind of sit down and talk to you and just kind of tell you, kind of how things are going. It is payday for Megan, which means I just got back from the bank, basically, separating our cash, sitting down, listing out what bills are getting ready to be paid. And this feeling kind of came over me, and it was something that I haven't really felt in a long time, probably if ever, and that was a feeling of like being in control of our finances. We've been in debt pretty much, I've been in debt since I was 18. I got my first credit card, went into collections because I didn't pay it, and then right into college with student loans, and then another credit card, a car. When you start financing stuff, even at a young age, you tend to think like this is how things need to be, and then you get in a habit of, oh, I'll put this on a card, I'll put this on a card, I'll take out a loan for that. And then by the time you know it, you're so far into debt that you feel like you don't have any control. And since starting this whole Dave Ramsey thing back in March, the baby steps, having our emergency fund and getting on a strict budget, we finally feel like we have control of our finances. And it is honestly one of the best feelings, one of the best things that I've felt in a long time, considering this isn't easy. I mean, like I said in my previous video, getting out of debt, being on a budget and cutting costs, it sucks. And this is like the first time that it's starting to feel worth it. And I sat down and did our budget for the month of July, and I rewrote our debt snowball. I like to do that every single month because then it stays relevant. It's, what you focus on is where your energy goes. And back in March, I totaled up our amount of debt. And then going back the beginning of this month, we have paid off a total of $9,000 in debt, which is absolutely crazy. I guess not paid off. We've reduced our debt by $9,000 because we have talked to some companies, medical bills, and we've got them to go down in the amount that we owe them. But since the end of March, so what, 5 months? I don't even know what month it is right now. I can't think. So I don't know, 4 months basically, we have been able to reduce our debt by $9,000, which is crazy. I messaged Megan that, and she's like, what? Like, for once we finally feel like things are working out. I am coming off of only 3 hours of sleep last night from working the pizza job, and even then, driving into work still till today, I've been there since March, I still want to quit when I drive into work. And knowing that I'm going to be up till 1, 2, last night 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I have to turn around and wake up 3-4 hours later to get the kids ready with the help of my wife, get them to daycare and get to work. Like, it is exhausting. And finally, for once, like, we feel like we have control. And the biggest thing about that is, one, we know we have an emergency fund, so if anything happens, we're ready. We have money set aside for any emergency that could come our way. And then the second thing, we're on a written budget, meaning we know where all of our money is gonna go. Before, we were just winging it. We really didn't have a set destination for every single dollar, so we would hope and pray that by the end of the month, whatever we spent matched what was coming in. And it doesn't work like that. And unless you actually set the money aside and you pull it out and you have a dollar amount set aside per expense, you're not going to have that money set aside come the end of the month. And when bills come, that's when you start, oh, I'll pay this one this paycheck, I'll pay half of this one this paycheck, just so you can make ends meet. And that's not where we're at right now. Are we still living paycheck to paycheck? Yes, but that is on purpose. We're living paycheck to paycheck because we're draining our bank account every last dollar and giving that all a home. Alright, guys, so I am back. I just ran in to have a quick lunch date with Megan. This is something that we do every other Thursday because, working that second job and not being home as much and not going to bed with her, and not just just not having that one-on-one time with her that we need. We have budgeted, so these lunch dates are budgeted into our monthly budget. We go to a place during our lunch break every 2 weeks, and we sit down and just have lunch together, talk, catch up on things. And I know it might not seem like the whole Dave Ramsey gazelle intense type thing, but you have to find what works and what is going to keep you motivated and what is going to keep you in it for the long haul. And doing this together is something that we know is going to help us commit. I mean, it's only $40 to $50 a month out of our budget, but it is budgeted. So I just wanted to kind of talk to you about that real quick. And I wanted to get back to the whole living paycheck to paycheck topic. So this is something I've been kind of thinking about for a while now. And one thing that really has helped us take control of our finances, and a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck in the bad sense, where they spend pretty much everything they make, and they have to wait till the next payday before they can do anything, before they can buy anything. And that's how we used to live. There would be times where I couldn't pay a bill because we spent money on something else. We couldn't put gas in our car. We couldn't do this or that because we weren't smart with our money. But now we live paycheck to paycheck in a way that helps us have control, where all of our money is gone. Our bank account does get down to zero. One, because we're doing the cash envelope system, which I'll get more into that in a little bit, or in another video. So we pull all the cash out. I leave what's left in there to cover the bills, and we leave our debit cards at home. So since doing that, leaving the debit card at home, we have honestly cut down on all the extra expenses and random spending, the trips to Target that we used to be doing. And we don't buy anything unless it's in our budget now, because we have the cash set aside for it. So we're living paycheck to paycheck, but we have money in our account, but then we pull that out and that goes into our debt snowball. So living paycheck to paycheck the bad way isn't good, but when you start living paycheck to paycheck in a way that you're being intentional with your spending, your saving, your debt, all that, I mean, it is a great feeling. And today just kind of felt like a win for us. Like, I finally felt like everything we're doing is actually starting to work, and the mental shift has really shifted. The mental shift has kind of got us to the point where, like I said before, we're finally in control. And I feel like we're only gonna keep getting better and better at the budgeting, at the random spending. Like, we're gonna get better, and that's what this process is all about. There's nobody out there that says that you need to be on track from day one. You need a budget right, spend right, whatever, from day one. It doesn't work like that. It's gonna happen over time, and you will get better. And there's gonna be a point you're gonna have that, something's gonna pop in your head, or a light bulb's gonna turn on, and you're gonna be like, man, I am in control. And if you stick with it and just keep fighting every single day, go to that second job, stay up late there, wake up early, go to your first job, whatever, it will be worth it, I promise. And we're finally getting to that point. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, maybe found some sort of value in it. If you did, then please throw me a thumbs up, and then comment down below if you have been on this journey. What was the point where you felt like you finally had things under control? When did it click that you knew what you were doing was working? And as always, let's keep growing.